Okay, tonight we have a DM special, which I'm actually really looking forward to hearing. And this is actually all on Hayley. I'm just going to pass it straight to Hayley. I'm just going to jumping on, but I'm just going to pass it straight over to Hayley. You can run this training, and she has organized all of this. And I'm really looking forward to hearing from our district managers because they make up a massive part of our businesses. So go ahead, Hayley.
Okay. Hey everyone. So tonight some of the district managers are taking over. First up we have Jess, who is speaking about going live on Instagram, how she utilizes this function for her business and what works for her. And she'll share a top tip for running for DM. And then we'll have Kayla, who's speaking about how she approaches her customers and makes them feel special. She'll also be sharing a top tip for running to DM, and then I'll be speaking about the method of asking for referrals and why it's a useful tool, and then we'll finish up with me sharing the deals of the week. So over to you, Jess.
Hey guys, how are you doing? Sorry, just excuse me, Ryder's just handed me a book and he'll flip his shit if I don't like hold it up to him and pretend I'm reading. So I'm gonna talk to you about my stories and going live. So my first few months of doing some stories and lives, I was doing Green Gut Glow. But this month I'm changing it up and doing Germ Results. So I like to, oh my goodness, this is so distracting, sorry. I like to try and do stories and lives every day. So the amount of stories I usually aim to do is at least 5. And so within these stories, I like to try and either put a picture up of the Doom Results range or something else product-wise. Or me putting it on and explaining how I put it on, or even just a little photo or video. But always make sure that you do some sort of product story a day. And then all your clients and customers and friends and family will see that. And I've actually had a couple of people over the past couple of weeks message me and ask what I use on my skin, because it's looking so good and stuff. So that is awesome. Apart from the fact that I seem to be getting pimples the past couple of weeks as well. So I've actually been checking on the Clear Future range as well. And so I'll be putting stories on about that too. I also like to do a live a day. I try to do my bedtime routine just because my mornings have become a little bit hectic with Ryder because he gets up at the same time as me now. And yeah, and then in between the stories of Doom Results and other products, just do day-to-day ones as well of what you're up to during the day. So I'll do something in the morning that we're doing, or even if we're outside, or even just random things. Like today I just posted about how I love living in the country because I get to walk around in my short top and have my mum tum out. So just do fun little stories in between as well. And yeah, this boosts your profile being seen too, doing lives and stuff. Sorry, Ryder's got his foot stuck in the table. And then my top tip, I reckon, for getting to DM, stop putting your foot in there, is definitely just to be yourself when you're talking to everyone, because everyone knows when you're being a bit fake and salesy and you won't really get anything from it. So always be yourself, whether you're chirpy or weird or posh, fancy, whatever, just be you because it will come through. And yeah, I think the best way to make sales and stuff like that is earning trust by being yourself. That is me.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Jess. And we're going to now hand it over to Kayla.
Hello. Yeah, so I'm going to talk about how I approach my customers and just how I make them kind of feel a bit more wanted, because I've kind of been in like multiple industries where I make people feel, like special, and because like I'm a hairdresser, so you kind of like make people feel good about themselves, and they walk out of the salon like, yeah, I feel good. And you're also like, as a hairdresser, you're pretty much like a therapist as well, because everyone tells you their problems. So yeah, doing the whole Arbonne thing, you kind of put all of that into messages to people as well. So how I build my trust first with people, and I use the 4 essential ingredients for that, which are number 1, chemistry, number 2, character, number 3, competence, and number 4 is consistency. So I'll go through those and kind of like explain them a little bit. Number 1, chemistry is common ground you share with people. So that's the thing you can kind of be relatable to. So people can relate themselves to you. So with me, I've got kids, and I can kind of like have conversations with people that have kids as well, and that's like a relatable thing. And you can do that with obviously your clients, your prospects, and your team as well. And obviously we'll all have different relatable things for people as well, and that's just something that you need to figure that out for yourself. Number 2 is your character. Character is demonstrating how much you care and that you're relatable. This is something you do, so your actions and your words and how you make others feel, because a lot of people kind of think character is your values and that kind of thing, but when you're building trust with people, it's more for how you act towards people. And number 3, competence. That's demonstrating that you're good at what you do. So obviously with us, it's knowing our products and knowing your business, and also how we can help people as well. So the products being like, skincare, how it can help their skin, or the health products, nutrition, how it can help them with that, or makeup. You get the gist. And number 4 is consistency. So this is quite important, because investing time and connecting with people is the only way to build a relationship and build trust. And if you're not being consistent, then people kind of just are like, okay, she didn't actually care. It sure is. So yeah, if you're not consistent, then you're not going to get that relationship with them as well, and they're not going to open up to you about their health problems or their goals or anything. I have a little reminder here that I wrote down too. Got a friendly reminder. Connecting with people is a skill you learn. It doesn't matter if you're an introvert or have social anxieties, etc. You're in a safety, or you're can't even read my own writing. You're in the safety of your own environment while messaging people. Just keep working on improving. And that is me for those 4 things. I can kind of like send some examples in the chat as well of like how I message people as well. because I kind of start like, hey, how are you? Kind of go into more about them and their kids or their life, what they're up to. And this kind of opens up them asking me questions. And then that's how I bring up the business and that kind of stuff. Because if I just go straight in, they're like, scene. And yeah. So I can put some examples down for you guys.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I was busy writing notes because that was so awesome. And do you have a top tip for going to DM at all?
Don't stress yourself out because it will happen for you when the time is right. Yeah, that's because I find when I get stressed, I just shut down. Like, no, not doing it. So yeah, just what's that saying? Keep cool, calm, and collected. Is that the saying? Yeah, that one. There you go. There's a top tip.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Right, now we are over to me. So the next part is all about referrals. So I messaged one of my top PCs the other day about Fizz, or the Fizz special. She lives in Mount Maunganui. And although she still had enough Fizz, normally I'd just thank her for like messaging back. But instead I said, that's good that you still have supplies. Do you know of anyone else in your area that may want to grab a box of Fizz at the special pricing? I have a part order going down to the Mount midweek. So I've got a few customers down there in the Mount. So I try and pull it all together. And she came back and said that she'll have a think about who she could ask, which is amazing. So referrals can be a very powerful source for building your network marketing business. And once you master the skill of just asking for the referral, you'll be amazed at how many referrals you will get. So who here has asked for a referral before? Maybe write it in the chat. So if you've asked a prospect or a customer for a referral. Emily has. Anyone else? Shalini. Okay, looks like everyone has. Okay, that's cool. Well done. So it's only natural to trust the word of friends who recommend a business more than ads you see for the same company. Here's a bit of geeky info. Studies have shown that 84% of customers trust recommendations from people they know more than any advertising that comes from a brand. So how do you know when to ask for a referral? Here are a few ideas on when you could ask for a referral. So one, if a customer has recently left a positive review or raved about you on social media, that's a great time to ask, as they're already showing their willingness to share you publicly. So perhaps next time one of your customers posts their GGG or their Fizz to their stories, comment on that story and then proceed to ask for a referral. Number two, right after checkout. So especially if it's after a repeat purchase or a renewal, is another great time to ask for referrals. So take advantage of this and thank them for their purchase or their repeat purchase and ask for a referral. Three, it's also good practice to ask for referrals whenever a customer gives you direct positive feedback. So perhaps you have checked in with your customer to see how they're going on their products, and they give you positive feedback. You could then mention they've had such a great experience and proceed to then ask for a referral. And then I'm going to give you a few examples. So here's one for the start of the month. Hey, Em, you are getting such great results. You must be feeling pretty good about the progress you're making. I'm planning my calendar now, looking at who I'll be able to help this month. And before it fills up, I wanted to ask you if there's anyone you care about that might like to learn more about Arbonne. And here's one for a PC. Glenna, it's been great working with you, and I want you to know that I'd be honoured to help any of your friends or family too. If you can think of anyone who would benefit from our health and wellness products, or even just someone to talk to about their health goals, please message me with their name and contact info and I'll take it from there. Sound good? And then here's one for a customer who has had a positive result from using the products. Hey Jess, you have had such a positive experience and you've been a customer for a while. I was wondering if you knew anyone else who would be interested in our product range. And lastly, a simple one for business / product ask. This one, they may actually decide it's for them too. And this one is actually saved in our boards app. Hey Kayla, I know you may have seen I'm doing a new biz. I know it's probably not for you, but would you know anyone interested in the business or products? If so, I'm happy to flick some info through and see what you think is best to let them know. So they may give you a referral and then they may actually decide it's for them as well. And you could set yourself a weekly goal of getting 3 referrals per week, or maybe it's 1 a week or 2. But if it's 3, that's 3 new prospects to add to your network. And if you stay consistent, that's 156 in a year, which would be huge. So if you get into the habit of asking for referrals, you can grow your network rather quickly. You could also offer a perks code or a sample pack or a free product to thank your customer for the referral. And it's up to you whether you want to, reward them for that referral, or perhaps wait until their referral places an order and then you thank them, just at your discretion. And all of this I can add to the boards app if you want, Em. We could do maybe a little like referral messaging.
I literally just private messaged you saying, can you text me these so I can put them
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
no, that's awesome.
They're good.
Yeah, okay, sweet. No, that's cool. And moving on to deals of the week. So we've had some clarification on the end times for the current deals. So the strawberry, the blackberry, the pineapple, and the blood orange fizz that are all on special. This will end tomorrow, so Tuesday the 17th at 10:55 p.m. NZ time. The buy any 3 boxes of fizz and receive a variety fizz pack free. This will end at the same time tomorrow, so 10:55 p.m. NZ. And then we have also had clarification, I guess we will see or not. The reduced fee for ICs will end at the same time as well. So tomorrow, 10:55 p.m. So yeah, we've got 1 more day. I guess tomorrow when we wake up, maybe I can log in and check to see if it's still able to add it to the cart and it's still that $75. But as far as the information that's come through, all 3 are ending tomorrow, 10:55. Next up, keep your eyes peeled for the launch of our holiday collection for Christmas. You should have received an email about this. There is a Zoom call you can tune into if you're an early bird. It's Wednesday, the 18th of October at 5 a.m. Otherwise, check your emails. I'm sure they'll put something out on the day. Obviously, content kit and the website will be updated when it's launched. I'm picking it will be probably launched the same day. I will myself try and get onto that Zoom so I can grab the details. And yeah, if you didn't get that email, I'll put the Zoom ID and the password in case you are up at 5 and want to jump on. So I've been promoting it on my Instagram stories that something big is coming. And if they want to hear about it first, to tap the sticky and I'll add them into a messenger chat. So this is something you guys can actually do tonight if you want to, and every day this week to amp it up. And once that holiday collection launches, you can then post all the products and deals into the chat like a messenger sale party. And then lastly, the protein snacks squares are still on sale as well. This we don't have an end date for as far as I can see. It just states limited time only, so reach out to all your customers while you can. And that's it from me, and I'll pass it back to you, Em, if you've got anything else to add.
Well done, guys. I'm very proud of all 3 of you for running that. I had no idea what I kind of gave like guidelines to Haley, say, hey, like these are some guidelines, but you guys just did so well. Like so many takeaways from that. And whenever you get asked to speak on a Monday night call, it's such a good, like, just always say yes. Just without a doubt say yes, because it is such a good opportunity to speak and learn. Haley, do you remember? No, you wouldn't even remember. Last year, even like it was July last year, and I was probably a year into my business. They asked me to talk on the wider team training, which was, I don't think any of you guys were around. And I went like bright red. I was talking like this. I was so fast that I literally didn't even know what to do. Like that's how I was talking. And I was just like, I was like shaking and sweating. So like everyone, I just learned from speaking. I'm still learning, but like you just learn the more you do, and anything you're asked to do, like just jump at it, because there's only one way to learn, and the more you fail, the better you will get. The more you try. If you turned up today and you felt like you were nervous, do you know what? It's probably one less nervous time and one more, you know, like it'll be better going forward and you'll grow going forward. And I was so impressed with all of that. Yeah, okay, that is it. We'll just wrap it up tonight. If you're on Level Up Bootcamp, I will see you on in 5 minutes. Bye, guys.
See ya.